I'm gonna have to send a picture to the group chat of my delicious dinner so that y'all can be jealous.
Literally, I think 90% of my communication with you is you sending me pictures of food on Snapchat.
Oh, absolutely. That's most of my communication with most people.
Okay.
Wait,
Technology isn't real.
John responded, so he's in, right?
Did he? Blink twice if you can hear us.
It's like we're on a... Every time there's technical issues, I feel like we're in like a seance. Like trying to talk to the other person.
This one podcast I was listening to, they said the closest you can ever become to a ghost is listening to a podcast where the hosts are trying to think of something and you know the answer.
Yes.
And they just can't hear you. It's like,
Yes.
and it happened to me once. They were talking about some baked good. And they were like, oh, what is that? What is it? Like, it's a macaron. It's not a macaron, it's a macaron. And after 10 minutes, one of the co-hosts goes, oh, wait, I think it's this, but not this, it's that. I'm like,
Oh, there he is.
he lives.
Okay, great. So you guys have not rested, but you're taking... Unless you took a short rest when you're gathering up bodies.
I thought we took a short rest because Matt almost died. Sorry, Pale.
Right.
It'd be like that sometimes.
So you took a short rest, but that's it. And you took all the Blue Shield iconography off the carts. You took the Blue Shield and Enforcer heads, and then everything that was in the carts and the horses up to a tunnel that I forget which one of you knew about, but there was a tunnel you knew about that was big enough for a horse and cart that would get you where you need to go.
And I think we also did a forged bill of sailing for the other 3 horses that were not rebranded.
That's right. I don't remember what the DC of that was. It was pretty low. It was like 14, wasn't it?
Yeah, 13 or 14. I'll say 14 for my own sake, hoping that will help. Hello there. This is CNN.
I they're gonna go with hello there, the angel from my nightmare.
Shadow
You don't
in
need-
the background of a mug.
Yes,
The
someone else who knows
unsuspecting
emo
victim.
music.
It's like, oh, hey.
Darkness in the valley.
There we go.
Ah, there he is.
Oh,
Good, because it's running out of the lyrics I knew to that song.
I was about
Yeah,
to go,
I
oh,
was
hey,
already-
you're awake.
hello there, General Kenobi.
Have you seen that meme where it's like, it's a picture of General What's-His-Face, and he goes,
Grievous.
General Grievous, and he's like, or no, it's a picture of, like, there's several, like, General Kenobis, like stacked on top of each other, like pictures, and he goes, or several Kenobi, and you can just, like, hear it, and I can't hear it.
Kenobi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we left off, you guys were going through the tunnel system and you got semi-lost. What do you guys do upon realizing that you're kind of lost in a tunnel that's like barely able for you to turn around in with these carts?
I guess I'll hop on my broom and be like, I can scout ahead faster than any of y'all. We can walk, so try to figure out a way out of this. This is my bad. This is the tunnel I led us to.
I suggest we mark where we've been.
I mean, there's tunnels all over this place. That's
Like get some spray paint on the wall and...
Yeah, something like that. Or chalk on the wall. If anybody has anything to mark with.
I can just do a little scorch mark, a little smiley face,
That'll work.
or just my hand. That'll be easier. I'll just scorch the wall.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we'll just keep making turns until we figured it out?
Okay.
Or do you want me to scout ahead?
I think
Go ahead.
down ahead might be the key.
Alright, I guess I'll hop on my broom. That's, like, pretty damn fast, actually. Can I roll for survival to figure out my way back to the route?
Yeah, roll survival to see if you recognize anything.
You might just roll a d20 there.
Yeah. Nat 20.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
So
Damn.
you feel like after going a few more left and rights, you're like, oh, I recognize this part. Now make me a dex save.
What?
No, just do it.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Go for it.
What the okay. Yeah, you, on the first time you've ever flown your broom, as soon as you get that excitement of, oh, I found the right way, you go a little too fast and almost crash into the wall. But you don't. Up ahead you see a light, though, as the kind of road that you know comes to a T.
Don't go into the light. Don't do it.
Yeah, no, I agree with the distant voice of Wanda, just like. So, can I land and roll for stealth to kind of like creep my way up there and see what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, it could just be another smuggling team, just be passing by. 21.
21. For stealth?
Yes.
You feel very hidden.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, okay. You feel very hidden.
I guess I'll creep my way forward. Who's all there?
Yeah, you come to this corner and you see, let me just go ahead and move to the thing. You're, like, here. These carts aren't here yet, because you're not there yet. But you see there are two people kind of just standing here, like, smoking and joking next to these torches.
I know I'm not. I'm associated with the Ravens Guild. Anyone I recognize, or are these guys clearly?
Make a history check.
4.
4, you don't recognize them. You don't recognize anything they're wearing.
Okay, I guess, but I know this is the way to, our drop-off, or...
You recognize, like, I recognize that stack of rocks that means whatever.
Yeah. Is there any way around this, or is this, like...
This is, like, the only way. You're getting pretty close to the Redscales headquarters.
Shit.
They kind of bottleneck it on purpose.
Well,
There are other places you can go from here, but this is the only way, unless you want to go all the way back out and then go all the way around.
I mean, these could be guys, checkpointed because they're, making sure we come back with our stuff and aren't being tailed, or it could be anything. I guess I creep away, hop back on my broom, and fly back to the rest of the party. Inform them that, yeah, there's some dudes up ahead that I do not recognize.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, I never really paid attention too much to those folks anyway. So how
should
you
we
guys want
just
to play this?
go and fight them?
I would sincerely hope not. I mean, hopefully they're there to, escort us the rest of the way, because we are carrying a significant investment of money.
Oh, true.
Like,
Let's go back and talk to them. I'm a smooth talker.
Yeah, just in one of these carts is, I think, like what, $500,000 or 500,000 gold pieces worth of stuff just in one cart.
It's like $1 million USD, yeah.
I can go talk. I'm a smooth talker.
Yeah, absolutely not. Leo, you want me and you to be up in the front cart?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll chit chat with him. I'll just bring up good old dad, and he'll be fine.
Okay, I guess I shift into Dark Worker A again.
Okay.
And I guess let's roll up.
Okay, so you guys bring the carts and everything up to where these people are?
Yeah.
Hey, wait, nobody knows that Gilbert's dead, right?
Not
Not
yet.
Gilbert.
No one
What?
no one knows Quentin's, or actually,
Quentin.
Wade-
Gilbert's alive.
Wade
Gilbert's my father.
Yeah, jeez.
Wade knows that Gilbert's dead, but he's not. Wade knows that Quentin is dead, but he's not going to tell Gilbert. Did the rest of the party tell you what Wade said last time?
No, we actually haven't.
Well, there's certain
Because
things that
she
I'm
wasn't
not telling
here
you.
for
on
like
purpose.
2 games and
Yeah.
missed all that.
Would you guys, in your kind of journeys, have told
Yeah.
Leo what Wade said?
Yeah, definitely.
Some.
Considering that this is like integral to like my primary contract.
Okay.
So basically,
I didn't mention
Wade,
the stuff about
no.
Quentin's letter.
Yeah, no. We told Wade that. We did not tell Gilbert that.
Yeah.
Wade pretty much told us to keep our trap shut until the revolution, and in fact, don't even show ourselves to Quentin or to Gilbert before the revolution,
Mr. Gottfried.
because the guy is liable to go off, to go off the hinges, and we kind of like need him and his network to keep everything running smoothly,
Yeah, he's soft.
or running at all.
Does that
I'm
make
sorry.
sense, Charlotte?
Yes.
Okay. And how would Leo react upon hearing that you can't tell your dad what happened yet? I mean, you could, but it's highly advised against.
I mean, I can wait. I haven't seen my dad for 24 years of my life. I only saw him the one time. I can wait again.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, y'all did know each other for like a whole 3 days, so. And in that time, he got you so high, you went to the spirit realm, and he gave you
Hell
the best
yeah, he
friends.
did.
Oh my god.
Good
Uh,
lord.
Yeah, so you guys roll up to this kind of crossroads, and this person here kind of steps up upon hearing you come closer. Like, they're not hiding at all. You can see they have, like, an obvious... what weapon is it? They have, like, a really heavy crossbow, and the other person with them has a longsword. But they're not hiding. They're just standing there.
But they're not carrying any firearms?
No.
Oh, shit, that's a red flag.
I want, who would know this? Probably just Leo to make me a history check.
Ruh-roh. We're looking for Leo to be intelligent.
Oh shit.
Boy, howdy. That's a nat 20.
Okay, so knowing about your dad's kind of mafia group, you would realize that these two folks are part of the, like, so your dad has the Shadow Hands, which is why he's called Mr. Shadow, even though it's a kind of a lame name. But if you remember your dad's girlfriend, I think her name was Catherine Drake, she runs the Redscales, which is another kind of mafia smuggling group, and these folks are part of that group. They have like red accents in their armor, and like every kind of like person in the Redscales has some kind of jewelry with either like a garnet or a ruby. Like
How
it's
fashionable.
it's all different. Like it could be anything between like, you know, a copper wire wrapped around a garnet to like a ruby put in diamonds. Like it could be anything. But that's how they kind of like subtly recognize each other. But knowing about your dad's organization and your dad's girlfriend's organization, you would recognize these people, Leo. You wouldn't recognize them, but you'd recognize that they're part of the Redscales. And you would also, I don't know if you remember, but the Redscales and the Shadow Hands have had like a gang war for like the last 100 years. And so, do you remember what I'm telling you?
Yes.
Okay. And then...
Vaguely.
What?
Kind of vaguely.
Yeah, so they've had like a gang war for a really long time. But the Shadow Hands thing is more like a Dread Pirate Roberts thing. So your dad hasn't been a part of this the entire time. So he originally met with Catherine Drake as and he was gonna seduce her for, you know, his own gain. But then they actually liked each other, and so now they're friends. But they don't tell anyone that, and so even though they're dating, the gang war is still going on between their men. Yeah. And they just don't care that their dudes kill each other in the streets, even though they're boning.
Mortal frenemies.
Yeah, it's like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith kind of thing.
Friends with death.
What?
Instead of friends with benefits, friends with death.
Yeah. Okay, so upon riding up, this one person stops and they go, "Ho there, travelers. Can I interest you in a business transaction?" It's
I don't know, man. We're just really lost.
by the way, I should have asked you this earlier. Do you wear anything that has Shadow Hand stuff on it?
Absolutely not. Are you kidding me? My best friend is the world's greatest detective.
Okay.
It would be Pale, but Pale hates me.
I already have a best friend, and it's Dennis, and I love him.
It's Dennis.
Who the fuck is Dennis?
He's
The
the
necromancer.
necromancer.
Wow, my best friend. How dare him and my
Sorry,
girl
I'm good with
Jazz.
faces. I'm bad with names.
You're good with the faces of pretend people who you've never actually seen.
Hell yeah, because I know how to
Everything
look
for-
like them.
Okay.
Oh, God.
This person runs up. I assume you guys stop the horses, or
Oh yeah, all friendly like.
says, well, how's it going, folks? I don't care why you're in the tunnels. I don't even care what you're carrying in those carts. I am here for a proposition for you. Me and my pal here are selling insurance. You ever heard of such a thing?
Indeed.
Well, I don't believe I have, sir.
It's actually a woman.
Never heard of it.
Sorry.
I mean, madam.
Yeah, it's okay. I should have said that. Yeah, it's a dwarven woman, and the person with her is a larger, like, dwarven man. He's almost like 5'5", which is tall for a dwarf. But again, dwarves are very stocky. Anyway, she says, well, here's the thing with insurance is, there's some parties going on soon, and, during parties, things can get kind of crazy. So, what we're doing is selling, protection against crazy things that might happen during parties. And even beyond that, if you wanted to extend your contract with us. So here's the thing. So the insurance is 5% of all the money you're carrying. And, that sounds like a lot. But, if you're poorer, that means you're less likely to get robbed. So that means we have to protect you less. If you have more money, that means we're going to protect you more. Does that make sense?
Okay, and what protection
Sure.
are you offering?
Oh, we're going to, sneakily follow you around.
With what guys? I want to size them up.
They look like us. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Well,
you can't see
workers, that sounds really wonderful, but you see, we just really don't have a lot of money.
No, I know. It's not even how much you have. It's fine. If you had a gold piece, we'd only take a silver.
Well, but how do you know we wouldn't be lying to you?
We're good at telling. We've been doing this a long time. Got lots of clients. Big network of dudes. That's why I can't show you our dudes, is because we've got so damn many. Wouldn't know who's on shift at what day.
Well, but then how would we know who's, following us to help and who's following us just because, they're following us?
Well, you'll have to go ask them, I guess.
That seems kind of counterintuitive.
Says, look. Here's the thing. If you don't take the insurance, you're gonna get robbed. I mean, it's just a matter of time.
Is that a threat, Mr. Insurance Salesman?
No, I would never threaten somebody I've just met.
Well, because, we've been running around for a while and there's nobody that's threatened us yet.
Says, yeah. Stonegarden's about to go through a whole lot of changes. I mean, who's to say who's gonna be in charge later?
I stand up, still in my dockworker AIDS, face, look at him in dead in the eyes, and I ask him, so what are you saying specifically? And if you're saying it out loud, somebody might hear.
What's that?
I'm rolling for
Okay.
I'd like to go for intimidation to keep his mouth his mouth shut about the goddamn festival.
And I'd like to roll in, see if that's what he wants.
I want you to roll me intimidation with disadvantage, because I didn't know what you were talking about as you said it, so neither would they.
Uh-oh.
Nat 20. 11 intimidation.
Uh-huh.
18.
19?
18.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they kind of take a step back. They still didn't really realize what you said, and they're like, what do you... who? Listening?
Hey,
Bro, we're in a cave.
and you're talking about a festival that's about to happen.
They said
A
a
festival
party.
that has a lot writing on it, that you're openly talking about.
The person kind of laughs, and they say, I mean, anybody in this fucking tunnel literally already knows.
Doesn't matter.
Just,
Can I roll insight to make sure that they actually know?
yeah, sure. the guy's gonna say, or the chick's gonna say, listen.
That's funny.
Man, we're getting a lot of these.
Yeah, you can tell they know the festival's going on.
I'll break that.
But they tell you, like, look, the higher ups already fucking know about it. They just don't know when it is, and they don't know when it's gonna be exactly. Have you seen all the guys that have been like porting in here?
And that's fair. But you're talking about it, and I no longer trust your insurance services.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. I display my rifle and just, like put it like on, riding shotgun. Can I roll for intimidation and make it seem like we're too big a fish for them to go for?
If you
Can
want
I
to.
also pull out my hand cannon to assist him with his intimidation?
Yeah, either both of you can roll, or one of you can do it with advantage.
22.
Do it with advantage.
Okay. 14, so yeah, 22.
Yeah, so that this person kind of like raises their hands up, like, hey, look, we're just offering a service. If you change your mind, come on back. We'll be here.
Yeah, and threaten us again, and you won't be anywhere.
When did I threaten you?
You know what you said. Have a nice day.
See ya.
It was real nice meeting y'all. Bye-bye now.
So as you go through this tunnel that Kit realizes like is the right way to go after all, you probably get, I don't know, another quarter mile in the kind of labyrinth that is the tunnels of Stone Garden. Again, because the city's 6,000 years old and it was built by dwarves, so it's like very porous. Smugglers do so well here because it's almost impossible to keep smugglers out. I want everyone, what's your passive perception?
11.
Where's that?
I got so excited and then remembered that it's my other character. This one only has 13.
Oh boy.
11 somehow.
How about you, Wanda?
I'm sorry.
What's your passive perception?
Oh, passive. How do you calculate that? Because this app doesn't have it.
It's 10 plus whatever your wisdom modifier is.
Okay. That's a 9.
A 9. Okay. Let me roll really fast. Okay.
Sorry guys, my laptop's not very loud today for some reason.
It's
no,
cool.
it's fine. I would say, just because I don't want to draw another map, as you get to another, like, T intersection, you hear something right behind you, but not in enough time to get a sneak attack round or anything.
Gotcha.
Also, let's pretend that the carts are going the opposite way, because I don't want to move them. But that's how it is. Alright, so everybody roll me initiative.
Alrighty then.
So these fuckers did attack us. Bastards. It's 12.
Okay.
21.
16.
7.
Ooh. Man, we've been rolling good all night, or, from the very get-go, and you just killed our
This is his
streak.
first roll. We've been stealing all of his good rolls.
Yup, I'm dead.
Poor Brian.
Y'all kill me, I'll be so angry.
Okay, Wanda, you're up first.
Alrighty. So there's people on the back of the,
Behind us, yes.
Yeah, just pretend that, or I could probably move them. Hold on.
Is there yeah, there it is.
There we go.
Yeah. And I would just even take out the horses.
No, because they'll be important in the fight.
Oh.
Or not important, I guess, but they'll be factors.
Well, they stayed still during gunfire, the other one, so they should be alright. Hopefully, maybe, probably.
What are you doing, Wanda?
I'm gonna try the whole person on one of them.
Okay, which one?
This one.
The fancier looking one?
The one in red?
Y'all can see that, right?
No.
If you're looking at the screen, the one on the right.
The furthest one right?
Here?
Oh.
The one that I'm tapping right now, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or you wouldn't actually be able to see them because they're around a corner.
Yeah. Let me move.
Okay.
What about right there? Can I see him then?
Yeah.
Okay. Catching the whole person on.
Okay. Is it like a whiz save or what?
I think it's, let me look up the film, I'm sorry.
Okay.
We are the Three Amigos.
What's that from?
The Three Amigos.
Is that a movie?
Yeah. What?
I haven't seen it.
Uncultured.
Thank you.
I don't watch a lot of TV or movies.
Wow. What do you do with your life? Things?
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is only an 11.
That does not pass.
Alright. Alright, so what's next?
That's all I can do.
Alright, Leo, you're up.
Okay, so how big are the squares today?
5.
5. Okay, 1 second.
If they're ever not 5, I'll tell you.
Okay. Creature that-
Today, the absolute snark to the DM.
I'm so sorry.
Roll up a new character.
Roll my new character.
Damn.
Well, just some days they're 10, and some days they're more, and so I just...
I agree with that, but
You know,
I've
have
only-
another character ready too.
I've only had them be 10 feet or more during, like, the fight against Vecna of Campaign 1.
There was one time with the frogs.
Oh, you mean Undead Daddy?
Yeah.
Bone Daddy.
So this right here
Yes.
is within 10 feet of all of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Shatter.
Okay, what does that do?
oh boy.
It is a con save of 13. Everybody within a 10-foot radius will hear a loud ringing noise that will cause them 3d8 thunder damage.
Oh boy.
It's a con
Nice.
save, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That is a
16.
16 for one. And a
18.
an 18 for another.
So one clearly failed. I think it was a 13.
Yeah, we'll say it's this one's already fucked up. What's your DC, Charlotte?
13.
Okay, so one of them fails.
One of them fails. Okay. What is it?
I keep trying to brush a hair
Do they take-
away, but it's not a hair.
So they'll take 3d8 thunder damage for the one that made it, and then half as much for the ones that saved themselves.
Okay.
So, d8. 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! 16 damage.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say the one that was like already held personed or whatever was the one who failed that. So like, even while being held, you can see them kind of vibrating in pain.
Oh, fun.
Horrifying.
Shatter is a good time.
All right. You doing anything else?
Never mind. And then I'm going to draw my weapons.
Okay.
I'm going to draw a hand cannon in each hand.
Cool. Kit, you're up.
Does it count as a bonus action to hop on? How, can I get around these, or do I have to hop to actually get a line of sight?
I'd say it'd be an acrobatics check to go weave in between everybody.
Okay,
Because
how
this
tall is
tunnel's
this tunnel?
probably like 10 feet. So like you'd have to like go like over the heads of the horses and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's like boxes in the carts and everything. So it'd be a tight squeeze, but you could do it.
Yeah, but so right now I don't have a line of sight.
I'd say you have a line of sight, but if you miss bad enough, I'd say you hit something.
Okay. Can I get right here for a full movement?
Yeah, like you run and jump to get on the.
Yeah, and just like stand like between the horses, like to get a good shot.
Yeah. Like here, or actually like on the cart?
Onto like the mounts for the horses.
Okay.
And I would like to make a sharp shot.
Okay. You can see either one of these.
On the fancy looking one on the left.
Okay. Now, and keep in
Nat
mind.
20.
Okay, I was about to say, 'cause keep in mind you're firing, but it's over Pale and Wanda's head. So if you fuck up, you're gonna shoot both of them.
Okay, so it's -5 to
Ouch.
attack, but at the nat 20, it did, yeah.
Yeah, you still. Or what's that total?
Um,
Nat 20 minus 5 is still 15.
yeah.
And you're shooting
but
the thugs.
I thought nat 20 is just an automatic crit and.
It depends.
Oh, really? Did not know that.
Yeah. So
But
you hit though.
Oh, cool. Alright, 6 times 2, 12, plus 10, plus 10, plus, so that's 22, then plus, 5. So 27 damage.
Okay. So you fire a shot and you kill that person, and they're dead.
Aww.
So.
For now.
Yeah, for now. I actually want to interrogate these people.
Finally.
That's why I'm holding the one on her portion. So
All right.
just
Was it that one that was grilling us earlier about insurance?
Yeah, the one that was talking to you was the chick in red.
Okay, yeah, no, we're bringing her ass back to life. Even if I have to use one of my med packs to stabilize her. I'm
Yeah.
gonna start making death saves for that one. I'm
About to say,
keeping that.
with doing, was it 27 damage? It's gonna be a hell of a medicine check when you shoot somebody in the head and do 27 damage.
Oh snap.
Keep in mind, the average person has 4 hit points, so her head is chunky salsa at the moment.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Now I'll say,
If I do
this is a fantasy game, so you could do it, but it's gonna be a hell of a medicine check.
a magical back massage, just get those brain giblets back into that cranium.
Yeah. All right. Next is
I can do
Pale.
that. So they're like dead beyond coming back dead.
If you did some magic on them, they'd probably be okay. But it's, again, I'm gonna make you make a medicine check, because 27 points of damage in one hit.
Ouch.
That's not.
It's not something you walk away
It's
from.
overkill.
Yeah, they're gonna have a stutter
Yeah.
even if they live. Like,
Oh jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna run over and do my little thing, or I'll do the whole spare the dying.
okay, that gives them like 1 hit point, right?
It stabilizes them, yeah.
Okay. You doing anything else?
Then I'm also gonna do spiritual weapons, so my little glowing gun, just pointed
Okay.
at this here guy. It's like, bro, don't. Just
Don't
come
try.
on.
I need to find a cool
just
gun.
please.
that's
We've
good.
had a long day.
Here's a spiritual
Had a
weapon.
long day. Yeah, just pointed at this guy, pretty much. One guy in the corner, just don't.
Here, I'm giving you control of it. There we go.
Eat.
Oh, it's onto the side too.
Yeah, the cock.
Yeah, you're doing the
He
Oh,
makes, he
I'm
makes
serious.
business.
I'm serious.
it's that gangster hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that cock gangster style and whatnot.
Oh yeah, totally. And then with that, I'm done.
Oh,
I'm with it.
snap.
I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
I need to kind of stabilize the dead one.
So Wanda, on hold person, do they roll to save again on the end of their turn or the beginning?
It says the creature automatically fails automatically fails strength and dex and attack rolls.
But they get a save every turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And are they able to do anything after that, or is that their whole turn, like they
At
lose a
the
turn?
end of each turn.
Oh, the
Next
end.
turn.
Okay.
And
So
yeah.
let me roll for them to save again. Yeah, they don't. This other person is going to probably shoot at Wanda.
Really?
Okay.
That's some well-disciplined thug,
Hey.
man. I figured he would have run.
Real quick, Bailey, did we, are we at full health or are we still down what we were last time?
You're down what you were last time, but you guys did take a short rest, so roll whatever hit dice.
Okay.
Let's see. So I misspoke. They're not gonna shoot you. They're gonna run up with a longsword and try and hit you.
Okay, that's
What's
fine.
your AC, Wanda?
That's a big weapon, 13.
13. 7 plus 5. That's only 12. Okay, so they only hit you once.
Okay.
D10. That's a whole 10 damage.
Oh boy, just what I regained.
Oh, really?
Yep.
And I have to remember, what's the rules on breaking concentration on a spell? Because I remember there's a certain amount of damage that if you take that, you have to roll a con save to see if you can maintain it.
Oh, I always thought it was just one.
Yeah, I thought the moment you took a hit, yeah, you gotta.
Okay, so
Concentration.
yeah, roll me a con save, Wanda.
Alright.
I'll look it up here in the meantime.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
11.
Yeah, you're good.
That's 17. Oh, it was 11. Yeah, that's good. I'm at 20.
Okay. So, and they're stabilized pale. Does that mean they're conscious, or?
No, they're just stabilized. It means that they're not dead or not
Okay.
dying.
Great.
I still have to heal them
Right.
if I feel like it, if I feel so inclined.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Wanda, you're up again.
Alrighty then. Well, seeing how that guy just stabbed me in the wherever.
Yeah, it's just whenever you take damage.
Okay. But it's like it's a certain DC based on how much damage you take. 10?
Yeah, there is no, doesn't specify how much damage.
So if you get nuked versus you stub your toe, it's the same thing?
Yeah, I'll look it up here.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Knowledge is power.
What are you up to, Wanda?
Well, I want to
So we're
continue
gonna-
hold that one dude. I guess I can't really do anything if I'm going to continue holding it.
You can cast any spell that doesn't require concentration. Or
Okay.
you could do like a melee attack if you've got a melee weapon. You could just punch them. Whatever.
Let's see what I got.
You can move anywhere as long as you're within range of hold person still.
I'm going to attack him with the dagger.
Or half the damage, which
Poke him. Okay. Ooh, damn.
Man, what is up with these rolls?
Damn.
I'm still not my drink choice. I like gin.
It's got moonshine.
24s.
In the freezer. We can make some lemonade. Or Coke, or... Sorry.
Are y'all one of those people that calls every soda Coke?
No, I
10
actually...
damage?
I actually do have a bottle of Coke.
I was gonna say, gotta have a problem here.
How much damage, John?
10.
10. And you were attacking the one that just stabbed you?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Cool, yeah. That's a big hit out of this boy, but he's still pretty chunky. He's left. He's still in the fight.
Okay, cool.
Next up is Leo.
Actually, I just realized.
Charlotte, you're muted if you're talking.
I was thinking, I'm sorry. Wow, the rudeness.
Method acting.
I'm going to run up here over yonder,
Okay.
and then I'm going to point one gun at each of the people who are still conscious and be like, so do y'all feel like dying today, or do you feel like calming down for a minute? Because I think you need to calm down.
You going for intimidation, or?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh man, keep them rolls coming.
Yeah, right.
That is a 24.
Yeah, the one that's being held by Wanda is still, like, frozen in place. But the one who just, like, shanked Wanda with a longsword, like, kind of backs up a little bit, looking at his one friend who's incapacitated, and his other friend who's basically dead. And he's like, alright, let's have a chat then, I guess.
So now, I don't know if you've heard of this thing, but it's called insurance.
Yeah.
You see, there's a party coming up, and really, to keep you from dying, you're gonna have to give us everything you have.
Says, I mean, you can have it, but I don't know if you know who I work for. Whatever you take from us, we're gonna take back 10 times. Whether you, whether you kill us or not.
Are we out of initiative or still in it?
You're out of it momentarily. If we go back to fighting, then we'll be back in it.
Leo, is that really a point? Is there really a point to that, Leo? I think we're good. I mean, I think we're good.
I don't know. Hang on. Can I stealthily shift into that guy's face without him seeing?
Sure.
Oh, God.
Can I walk up to him and be like, and if we took your skin, could you take that back?
He says, look, bud,
He's not freaked
Whether
out when I
I'm-
am wearing his face.
listen, let me talk, god damn it. Would you let me finish the sentence? Jesus Christ. No, it's not just you, it's all of you. You're driving me crazy.
Sorry, Dad.
It's okay. It's my son, I forgive you. No, but, he says, look, I know I'll lose. Sure, fine. But even if I do lose and you kill me or you steal my stuff and send me home in shame, I don't know if you've ever heard for who I work for. I see a glint of recognition in your eyes, bro. He looks at you, Leo. He says, am I scared to die? Sure. Do I also know I'm useful enough where I might be even brought back? Also, yeah.
I mean, you can't be brought back without a head.
Yeah, you can.
Really?
So
You can come back without a body. I've seen it done.
I don't want to talk about it. It was a mistake. I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
Kit, you're new. It was one time. He can come back with a head though.
Oh, that's
We don't talk
disturbing.
about it.
Hey, Pale, how many heads do you have in that sack?
5, I think. I'm not a math guy, but I think it's 5.
You want to make it 8?
I mean, if we can dress him up like Blue Shields, that'll peg.
Yeah, we can make him look like a Blue Shield. If we cut his hair, cut all their hairs, make him nice and professional looking.
The guy
yeah.
kind of looks at the guy who's frozen, and he looks to him for reassurance, but then he realizes he's still frozen, and he goes, oh shit. But then he turns back to you and he goes, what the hell y'all doing with Blue Shield heads?
We're throwing ourselves a party. You looking to crash that party, sir?
I think we're all going to the same party.
Cool. Let's shave his head and make him look all professional like.
I can just burn the hair off.
That works too. I mean, a lot of those heads in that, all they got done is cleaned up a bit. If you rough them up a bit.
All right. Hold on. All right. He says, I know who I work for. You can torture me. You can kill me. Not worried about it.
Wait, who do you work for?
Fucking make a persuasion check, Pale.
Oh wait, I can just tell him.
Yeah, you
Wait,
could.
it's too late. I'm gonna make it as silly as possible. That's a 13.
He says, Redscales, bro.
Wait. Hey, wait. Leo.
Hush,
Wait a second.
hush.
But Leo, isn't that...
No, sir. You don't know anything about nothing.
No, wait a second. You guys are the Redscales?
Make
Can
me
I make an
a
attack roll?
make a deception check first, Leo.
Can I make an attack roll before Pale Talon spills the beans and this guy happenstance gets resurrected?
I'm more planning on
Here, we'll do it-
intimidating
we'll do it in
Pale
steps.
into shutting up.
What'd you say,
I
Leo?
was more trying to intimidate Pale into shutting up.
No, but I want you to make a deception check first.
Okay.
A blue falcon gonna get.
That's a 17 for deception.
Okay. Okay.
Jesus.
So
Oh, I'm really good at lying.
I was gonna have you to see if this guy picked up that you knew something about something. But anyway, so Kit, you make an attack roll.
Yeah, before Pill, let's slip something that is, kind of like confidential.
You're attacking the dude, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him dead.
Okay. Is this one of those called shots or?
No, just ordinary shot. 21.
21. That hits.
8 damage.
8. He's not dead.
Oh, damn.
Why would you shoot?
Is he distracted at the very least?
I don't know what part we're aiming for. I'll let you.
I was
choose.
trying to go for center punch, but if he didn't,
If you hit him in the chest, what kind
probably
of
would've,
armor
winged him up.
are they wearing? It's just split mail. So he kind of caves in as though he's been punched, and he's like, "Oh fuck! What the hell? We were having a nice conversation."
Yeah, but you're listening, and we need you to stop listening.
Dude,
Do earmuffs. Do earmuffs, or I shoot again.
he's like,
Now I rack another round in.
Look. How about this? The other Redscales don't need to know we ran into you. No one needs to know you ran into us. No one needs to know we ran into you.
And what if our employers, what if we let slip to our employers that you ran into us?
Well, hey, look.
I'm sure our employers would not enjoy having, competition, especially on the big festival day.
For the festival, we're all in this together. The day after the festival, who fucking knows?
I motion towards the carts, then to us.
What are you trying to convey?
You're picking on the festival. You fucked with the wrong prey.
It's like, look. Why don't we just part ways?
Yeah, you picked the wrong mark. I wanna talk to your boss.
You want to talk to Catherine Drake?
Yeah.
We might not need to talk to
It's like, are you
That should be pretty
really
easy, right?
Are you really sure you want to talk to Catherine Drake?
And we could always leave a message on your corpse.
You could, yeah. Again, I'm not afraid to die. I've seen
So
some
same
pretty
part
cool
way.
shit. You could either go through the trouble of killing me, and the Redscales will be after you sometime in the recent, far, distant future. Let you forget, and then we'll find you. But or we could just not. Neither of us will tell anybody.
But see, I still think that we might need a little bit of compensation for what you've put us through.
How about this? I figure I hit your friend once. Sure, I've ruined their robes. Sure, you've expended some ammo. How does 10 gold sound?
Make it 50.
I don't have that.
10 gold sounds great.
You know what? I'll make this easier. And I just cast Zone of Truth.
Okay.
So he has to make a charm save of at least 11.
Wisdom or
Charm.
Charisma.
oh, okay. At least an 11. Yeah, he passes.
I'll say, son of a gun. Then it makes no difference.
Can I roll for insight to see if he's actually being truthful?
What exact part are you trying to pick out?
That he only has 10 gold on him?
Yeah, sure.
3 plus 8.
He seems honest.
Yeah,
know what?
I think he's trying to bullshit.
You know what, though? You can keep the gold, but we want everything you have that makes you look like a red scale.
He says, that I cannot give you. Not alive, at least.
Guys, I'm just saying, if we take all their heads, we will make back more gold than they were offering, and we can take their, stuff that identifies them as Redscales. And it also sends a powerful message to these assholes that we are, that they picked the wrong mark.
But we want everybody that we have for the festival. Anybody on our side is somebody that we want.
Do you want these guys on our side? They stabbed us in the back. Who's to say they might, switch sides when the, going gets a little tough?
Well, then we know how easy they are to kill.
The guy says, to be fair, while we did try to sneak up on you, we did tell you what would happen beforehand.
Oh, so that was a threat.
I mean, I can't speak for my friend over here, and he points to the person who's unconscious. I'd say it's more of a promise than a threat.
That's fair. I'll give you that one. That is a fair distinction.
Okay.
That one's on us. That one's on us.
So threat implies bluffing. We were telling the truth.
Should we just kill you then?
I'm just saying we get more money, and also, can I roll a history check to see if Catherine Drake honestly does have the resources and is willing to even just bring her boys back to life?
Yeah, make a history check. You'd know that being in the smuggling circles.
God damn. 4.
You haven't heard much. You're not from here, so...
Can I? Because my dad has told me all about his girlfriend.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
What for? What happened to all those good rolls, guys? We done jinxed ourselves out of them.
You done used up all your luck.
That's a 7.
Yeah, you haven't heard anything either. Even
Yeah.
stuff Gilbert hasn't told you.
Yeah, I'm still saying we can make more money and get more resources killing them. And I'm not normally down for just wanton killing, but they did attack us first. In the
I mean,
back,
we did,
mind you.
but we need that kind of just willingness to just kill people coming up with all these mages, because not everybody on our side, in fact, most people on our side can't do magic.
But we have nothing against magic users, right?
Of course, we have nothing against magic users. I'm a magic user. But
And so am I.
we need more cannon fodder for the mages. Let's let the mages kill them in a few days. We can loot their corpses then.
I wish Dennis was here.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Kit just kind of like shivers internally, like, ugh.
He would know what to do with these bodies.
So the guy you've been talking to, upon Kit, like you mentioning you're getting money for Blue Shield heads, he kind of like thinks about it, and it takes him that long to think about it. He goes, isn't the Ravens Guild putting out like a bounty for killing cops?
The who?
The
what?
Ravens Guild is a thieves guild.
Oh, no. Charlotte knows that.
Oh, okay.
Leo is playing dumb.
He says, look, I mean, you could take our heads and maybe you could fool the Ravens Guild into thinking we're Blue Shields, but good luck, bro. I don't know if you have noticed this, but most Blue Shields aren't dwarves, which is why we fucking hate them.
That's
Now
true.
look at the guy who has a little fire for hair. Like, we can rectify that.
I can make it whatever y'all need to be.
If you roll high enough.
I mean, all you gotta do is cook the skin off the face.
Yeah.
I mean, the Ravens Guild's not just gonna take any old fucking head. You've got to prove it's a Blue Shield head.
That's fair. That is fair. But at the same time, it's a very fresh head.
I mean,
Let's let them live.
Alright. But I want a good solid kick on his dick for, putting us through the effort.
the guy says, don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh my god.
Okay, we can play that game. Everyone want a
Oh
turn?
god.
He says, you don't know what I'm into. I've been dreaming about that since I ran into you guys. You got
Oh
some
my
good
God.
Getting
boots.
kicked in the dick by yourself?
You've gotten some good boots.
Getting kicked in the
Oh,
dick by,
God.
a person who looks like you.
Yeah,
God, Scarlet Drake has got some weird ones.
Catherine Drake.
Catherine Drake, it doesn't matter.
She's
I'm kicking him in the dick,
okay. Yeah, you do it.
and then I am taking his shit, like his firearms, his longswords, and all that.
He says, those can be tracked, but good luck.
Yeah, I don't care if they're tracked. I'm not using them.
No, I know, but if you have them, my folks are gonna want those back.
With the shitty longsword?
Yeah.
Leave him the long sword.
It's
It'll
the
be
it's the
fine.
principle of the thing.
I'm just gonna get right in his face, and I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy on my own hair, so it turns black, and all the flames around me just turn black. I'm just gonna get real close and say, "This could have gone a lot worse. Let's not ruin the fun right now."
It's so. I know it could go worse. I know. And he points to the guy who's being held by Wanda still, and he says, he's died before. Believe it or not. he got mugged by some blue shields, and
Oh my god.
and Catherine Drake sent some other guys who went and killed all the blue shields and their entire families. That's what happens when you fuck with the Redscales. So you could fuck with me, you could kill me, I don't care. But just know that somewhere along the line, karma is gonna come back.
I'm rolling for insight. I'm calling bullshit.
Okay.
Well, it's like,
You guys
looking
want
like
me to break the
21.
hole?
No, not yet.
21.
21 on insight?
Yeah, see if he's being truthful about literally anything, especially the whole karma's coming back.
Before you say that, I'm so sorry. I was so sure that she was gonna say, "Yeah, this guy came back talking about this drow elf bitch, and that I was on fire a lot like you, and that he was stabbed and came back to life like 20 times."
No, that's a different
I'd have to
guy.
murder him.
That's a
again.
different guy.
We don't talk about that.
I was so sure. I was so sure that was gonna be the guy. And I was like, "Oh my god!"
We don't talk about that. It's part of my dark past.
Yeah, so,
Also, like, dude, I just brought this shit back. What are you talking about?
Kit, you see that he believes 100% what he's saying.
Yeah, no, I'm still taking this shit off him.
Oh, come on, man. We don't need to start a war
Dude.
over swords.
I can literally just dump it in a trash can.
Just give it to him.
And I was gonna turn to Leo again because no one said anything to me earlier. I was gonna tell Leo, like, don't you know her? Like, what, Leo? Why are you not mentioning this?
I only know her the way that everybody knows her, and then I cast message, and I to where only Pale can hear, and I say, "You stupid motherfucker! I'm trying to make sure that they don't know that we know who they are." But I
Out
love
loud. Well, that's
so
confusing.
wonderful.
Okay, I guess I'll use, fine, I'll use a bit of rope and we can tie them up and, you know, hopefully, maybe, probably, doubt it, they'll, you know, their friends will come and, you know, pick them up later and untie them. If not, they'll starve to death. Oh, they'll die of thirst long before they starve to death.
The guy who's conscious,
I
holds his arms out and goes, "I love being tied up with rope. Make it tight."
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Yeah,
I got with that fetish.
The rougher it is, the better.
Uh-huh.
Can we tie it in a way that he's, like, just eating the ass of the other dude, man? If he enjoys that kind of stuff, man, let's have him have a good time.
Well, no, because my friend can't consent.
I don't care.
That's fucked up.
We didn't consent to getting our, you know, attacked in the rear.
That's different.
Do explain.
I just hit him in the head with
Yeah,
a glowing gun.
You hit him in the head,
With the
Pale?
glowing gun, with the weapon.
Okay,
The spiritual weapon.
If you're trying to knock him out, that's a called shot, which it's different for the called shot you have, because I came up with a homebrew rule for called shot that we did in campaign 1, where I said
I mean,
it
it's
was,
a gun, but it works as a melee weapon. It doesn't
No, I
actually
know.
shoot.
So if you make a called shot, that means that, like, you know, if you were to shoot them in the knee, and you call it, like, you know, any other kind of attack is just you're aiming for center mass and wherever you hit, that's it. Like, if you're doing a called shot, you could, like, shoot him in the eye or shoot him in the knee, and, like, they'd, like, suffer an effect of that.
Is that this is a sharpshooter shot. This is like a feat.
Okay, yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out if the way my homebrew rule is different. I don't want to, like, fuck up the feat you have with the homebrew rule, because, like, the feat is that
Like I said, it's just hitting him in the head with a gun, not a bullet.
if I could finish a sentence,
Sorry.
it's okay. I don't know why that's been bugging me so much lately, but the last couple games, it's been driving me crazy. Not just one of you, all of you do it, and I do it too.
I do? Wow.
Not you. So the homebrew rule is that it's like whatever their AC is plus half of what their challenge rating is. So this guy has a challenge rating of 3, so it'd be like whatever his AC is plus 2 would be a called shot, and you could, like, hit him in the head, make him go unconscious or something like that. Like, so that way, like, if you hit, like, a town guard who has, like, a CR, like, 1/2, then it's super easy to shoot them in the head. But if you're, like, a dragon, then it's not. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if that... Because the thing is, I don't want to make it easier to do a called shot that way than it is easier to do the feat you have.
Well, the feat I have comes with extra damage.
Okay, but I mean, I think the other thing might be more useful, because, like, I think in campaign 1 we said if you shoot him in the knee, that would make, like, half their movement speed or something. I think that's even probably more useful than more damage would be. Maybe so I'll make it, like full whatever their challenge rating is. So it'd be, like, almost impossible to, like, do it to a Tarask, but to a town guard, fuck it, you shoot him in the knee and they're dead. Because you're probably going to one-shot whatever anyway. So, yeah, addition to the homebrew rule that I have would be, yeah, so you can do a called shot to make him just go unconscious. So it'd be his AC plus 3 for this guy because he's a CR3. If you want to do that.
Yeah, is that a D20 first to hit and then...
Yeah, so roll an attack like normal, and then add 3. Or subtract 3, I'm sorry.
Well, I got a -1.
Yeah, so aiming for his head, you miss and slap the wall behind him. And he ducks and he's like, shit, what? Fuck!
I sneezed. Just walk. I just put my face in my hand and just turn away.
I'm gonna turn to him and say, "Mate's here, bless you."
You stop that right now.
Okay. So, can we tie this guy up, or are you ready to engage the philosophical difference between the consent to be attacked and the consent to be, smothered in your friend's ass?
Well, no, killing you is fine, because then you're just dead. But it's the lasting horror of what happens to you then.
I mean, what if we get resurrected?
Well, that sucks for you.
See, once again, I don't see the difference.
Whatever. Just tie me up or let me go.
Just let him go. It's fine. There's an honor amongst thieves, after all, I guess, especially when they've been bested.
He's like, yeah, sure. I mean, if y'all just left us with all our shit, nobody has to know about this. But if you fuck with us, then the Redscales are gonna fuck with you in your turn. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you what to do. Just telling you what the consequences are.
1 second, because I have an idea. Okay, I'm going to look him dead in the face, and I'm going to cast Suggestion.
Okay.
I'm going to tell him... Oh, it's a Wisdom save. 13.
Okay.
He passes.
Well, never mind then. I ain't doing shit.
He looks
I'm just gonna turn once more to Kit and be like, look, dude, we need them in a couple of days. Afterwards, we can kill them dead, and we can take all their shit then. But for right now, he needs a long sword to fight the mages.
Fine.
And I mean...
We're taking that fucking gold, though.
Yeah, sure, have it.
The 10 gold is... Yes, we can take that for sure.
And your boots.
Brother?
They're
More
nice
like
boots.
one boot.
How about this?
They're nice boots. Isn't that what you said?
No. Your boots are nice. That's why I want you to kick me with them. But,
I just want to inconvenience this guy. Because he's being a dick.
He's like, look, because I stabbed your friend, sure, take them. I got another pair of them.
Cool.
Write down thug boots.
Yeah, no, I'm going to toss him in the nearest dumpster.
Okay.
But wait, what size are they? I could use some thug boots.
Fucking take them.
They're 9 wides.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, they're
You
just
might want to delouse them right quick.
they're just simple black boots that smell vaguely of Parmesan.
Ew.
I like.
Disgusting. Thank you.
It's not when you have them on your feet, you can't smell them, but if you do put your face right up in them, yeah, it's Parmesan.
Yeah, good delousing would be fine. Okay, I guess I'll get, tell him to shoo, and get moving, pick up your friend and go. I want to keep an eye on him and watch him actually leave.
Is everybody else okay with that?
Yep.
That's fine.
Yep.
Okay. So as soon as you unfreeze the one Wanda, they kind of grab their unconscious, like, female dwarf person who spoke to you in the first place, and they kind of, like, drag/carry her off this way to the right. And the guy who was talking to you mostly goes, "Swell meeting y'all," and leaves.
You have a nice day.
Fuck those guys. Let's go.
You know,
Okay.
the rare time we could have just killed them. I think that. Yeah.
I don't think the Ravens Guild would have known the difference between the heads.
I think they might have, and I also think that we would have started a gang war right before the Mechanist Festival and wiped out half of our eligible soldiers.
There's already a gang war, and the eligible soldiers is actually the common folk. The smugglers.
Leo, it's not like. Sorry.
Smugglers, ain't they just, supplying the common folk, giving them a fighting chance?
I assumed the smugglers were fighting.
I thought it was just a straight, profit for them. And they're fighting over the business of supplying the folk.
Do you want to make a history check, Leo?
Yeah.
Also, Leo, isn't the gang leader just like your, hot stepmom?
Excuse me? That's a 7.
Yeah, you don't know.
11?
With an 11, you would know, Kit, that the Shadow Hands are planning on fighting. The Redscales are not.
Fucking knew it. They are worthless.
Like, occasionally one or two might go, but officially they're not doing it.
Oh. Let's get back, get paid. Before those, heads start rotting in that bag.
It's
You know,
like,
I could smoke.
what's that, Pale?
So, if they start to rot too much, I could just put them in a smoker. I could make it. I essentially am a smoker. We just smoke the heads.
Oh, like that nice jerky Leo ate the other day?
Yeah.
By the way, is she sick from, or is Leo sick from that, or is he good?
No, he's good. It's just gross because it's like almost cannibalism. Not quite, but almost.
They're not actual
Real
people.
close.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Giants aren't people.
Oh my god.
Be careful about who you say that around.
You're taller than 6'5".
How tall is Leo? Hang on.
6'6".
6'4".
Oh, you're lucky. Otherwise, I'd eat that.
Otherwise, you'd eat that?
That,
There's a
that
different
has-
way I want you to eat this. Alright, let me just say.
Kid just
I
raises an
point the
eyebrow
goal,
and
yeah.
walks back to the carts.
I'm walking back, pointing the golden gun at Leo. Way back.
Oh yeah, baby. That's right, hold the gun up.
Missed.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all, unless you want to do anything else, you guys eventually arrive at the kind of like entry to the Ravens Guild headquarters. You know this because someone kind of leaps out of the shadows behind and in front of you, goes, "What's your business, pal?"
I motion towards Pale to hold up the heads. Or the
Here.
Oh, you were on that mission. All right, sick. Come on in. And they kind of like walked in front of and behind you. Both of them are carrying some kind of rifle that you don't recognize. Yeah. And so they kind of walk you into a large, almost cavern-like room. Though there are lights in here, because it's the Ravens Guild headquarters, like, everything is black. And it's even though there are lights for the people who don't have dark vision, it is still very dark in here. You see kind of a central area that vaguely resembles a fight pit, but even like the sand is black, and like the walls of the ring are black. There's a like bar to the side. There's a kind of side room that's like full of, you can only assume, smuggled
We're back,
goods.
guys.
Okay. What you can only assume are smuggled goods. There's like, sacks and boxes and crates that have like official Stone Garden stuff on them. There are like family crests on these bags, like alluding to that they were stolen by like the rich families of Stone Garden, or stolen from them. I'm sorry. There's several people in here that like you think it's just like something draped over a chair, but really it's a rogue. That's, even though they're being like, they're just sitting here drinking, but they're so stealthy on accident that it's like, oh shit, that's a person. And there's kind of a like the bottom level you're on, and like, so it's Stone Garden, so everything's kind of like on levels. Like, so it's almost like a theater. Like they have like the box seats and stuff. Like, there's box seats that are apparently, like, offices of people who do, like, actual logistics for the Ravens Guild. Because, like, they're a rogue organization, but there's still, like, filing cabinets and shit in here. You can see... Oh,
He's
sorry.
just making a joke.
Okay, sorry. But there are, like, people here sharpening weapons. There are folks here, like, not firing guns, because they don't have, like, a firing range. But you see, like, a pair of people, like, familiarizing somebody else with a rifle or something. Or, like, some guns they've either bought from Gilbert or stolen from Gilbert. There's a huge tapestry of the Raven Queen, but they've, like, kind of graffitied it to where it's just Raven. Like, they've taken this holy iconography and, like, not as a, like, poke at the Raven Queen, but just because it was already a raven and it was a giant tapestry, so when they stole it, they were like, oh, let's hang it up in our place. And, like, it's not done with malice, it's just because, oh, there's already a raven here. Cool, great. And there's, like, several people up in a kind of, again, like, these box seats, like, in a theater around the top of the room that are, like, talking business. And even if you, like, look away for a second, you don't see them because these people are so stealthy that even when they're not trying, they occasionally blend into the shadows as an accident. But you do see the guy that you guys met earlier, or I guess everyone but Leo met earlier. I have to find his name. Let's see. I don't know if I actually typed it or just wrote it down and I found it on paper.
What person?
The person who gave you guys this job in the first place. I think I only said it once or twice.
Macadio? No, that was different.
We can just give him a new name. Hold on.
Gavin. Gavin Vommel?
That doesn't sound right.
Gavin's not, I can't read my handwriting.
That's okay. Let's go with Doran Dunstone. Thank you, fantasy name generator. Doran Dunstone, another dwarf who works at the Ravens Guild. Upon seeing you come up, he's like was taking inventory of like some other kind of haul somebody else made. You can see he's kind of some kind of manager of, cart robbing. I don't know, whatever their cart robbing division is. And he comes up to you. He goes, "Oh, you guys did it! How'd it go?"
No one died.
Yeah.
Well,
no one died of importance.
He says, cool, we got any heads or what?
Mr. Pale?
I just tossed the bag. Here, bag.
He catches it, and he's like, alright, we'll have some guys unload this stuff. If y'all want to follow me, we can test these together. You can check with me. And he, like, leads you over to, like, a place, like, kind of on the side of where all these carts and, like, barrels and baskets and everything are. And it's like it looks like an alchemy set. Like, there are jars of bubbling liquid and, like, various herbs and mortar and pestle. And there's several crystals. And you see someone there who has, like, very frazzled hair and large glasses and, like, kind of fucked up teeth. Like, like, they've been, like, doing meth. Or I guess Star Sugar. Somebody who, like, used to be a Star Sugar addict or something. Like, just based on their teeth. And they're, like, doing something with a crystal. And so, I already forgot his name. Shit.
Darren Dunstone?
Yeah, Darren Dunstone. Thank you. I'm gonna write that down. Because I'll forget again. Because it's me. And Darren Dunstone kind of like throws the bag at their feet, and he's like, "Hey, I got a couple more." And the person's like, "Oh, all right." I just invented this person. I don't have a cool voice for them yet. They're not important. Don't worry about it. But he like takes kind of like a mirror up to each one, and does some kind of spell, and he verifies that they are all who you guys say they are. You reckon they have, like... Or actually, no. I literally said just a second ago in my head how I wanted to do this. He opens all of their mouths and pulls out one of their molars, and then he, like, opens it some more, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, these are all part of the, they're part of that team." And, Darren Dunstone tells you, he's like, I wasn't totally honest when I gave you guys this job. I knew that some of them weren't just guards. Teams who have an enforcer with them carrying this kind of a haul, and he points back to what you guys have just carried in, they're not just regular soldiers, and he takes the tooth out that the kind of frazzled guy gives you, and he shows you that there's a cyanide capsule in their tooth.
Holy shit.
He's like, these guys work directly for the mages. And I mean, like, directly. So, there's a nice bonus in there for you. I have to calculate what I said you
Alright,
guys
sorry
were.
guys, I'm back.
Oh, what's up?
That was the equivalent of KGB agents.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I mean, they were escorting $1 million worth of shit. And they couldn't take, like, they could have, like, brought an army with them, but that would have been too suspicious. So, I wrote down how much money I said that I was going to give you guys, but I don't remember what it was. I can't find it either. Shit. It might be in my campaign 4 notes, because they did the same mission. Let's see here.
I thought we were special.
I've got 3 games going, bro.
Oof.
Or no, it's in the past notes. That's where it is. I moved it too early.
So we're turning in the job?
Yeah, you guys just got to the Ravens Guild headquarters.
Okay.
Waiting on the page to load because I've got 15 pages of bullshit. All right.
That's cool.
Please.
Nope, it's not in here either. Shit.
Uh-oh.
How much did I say I would pay you?
60 gold per enforcer head. I think it was 30 gold per enforcer head. 10 or 5 gold per ordnance blue shield.
That sounds right.
No, I think it was 20 Electrum.
Yeah. I said I'd get you guys something for the job, and then it was extra
it was
for each
60
head.
apiece for the job.
Okay. That sounds right too. Why can't I find it? Did I fucking erase that? What the fuck? Why the hell don't I have that? That's like a super important thing that I would keep. I'm going so brain dead. I forgot how old I was last week. I was at the gas station, like, how old are you? Like, not wanting to bother me getting my card out. And I was like, oh, I'm, and then my mind, like, totally blanked. I'm like, oh, I'm 22? And they're like, yeah, can we see your shit, please? You're 23. What the fuck's wrong with you? And I was like, oh, cool. And
Are you sure?
Damn.
yeah.
Meth, it's a hell of a drug.
Hey, man, I do cigarettes and
Oh.
alcohol. I wasn't even drunk then. It was like noon.
That's not. You know, for some
So,
people say.
how much should we get paid, Bailey? I'm sorry.
Yeah. What were you saying, Pale or Matt?
I was just gonna be a dick. Never mind.
Hey, you can. It's free. It's free time right now. I can take it.
I was gonna say that saying it's noon and that you weren't drunk. For some people, it being noon makes no difference.
And he said he was
Let me
gonna
start.
toss us a nice bonus, whatever that means.
Yeah. So he's gonna pay you. You get 80 each, and then you guys killed 4 of those guys. And then I said 30 for each. No, okay. So hold on. 10 times 4 plus 30.
Oh, wait. 2 of them were killed by me. and Kit and Pale didn't want anything to do with it. So me and Wanda are splitting the 2 that were killed by me because she was
I don't take the
incapacitated
blood
and
money.
couldn't help me kill them.
Okay,
I
here,
don't
hold
take
on.
any of the murder money. I don't touch any of that money. I take the money for the job, not for the killing.
Okay, so you all get 80, and then you have 70 to split up between you, and you can decide how you split it up.
What's 70 divided by 4?
Or Pale said he didn't want the blood money.
3. Yeah, I don't want the blood money.
Yeah, all right. So, I'll keep my hands clean of those 2 guys.
Okay. So I guess 70 divided by 2, so Leo and Wanda, you get an extra 35.
Yeah!
Wait, I mean, like, none of the murder money, like, the 2 that are running away. I still want the bounty for the heads.
Oh, okay.
So it's 5 divided by 3.
35. So you're claiming the
So
one
take
thug
20
and
out
the
of there?
enforcer.
So 70, so it's 50 divided by 3.
Okay, 50 divided by 3, and then
They
20
get-
divided by 2, so 50, shit. 50 divided by 3, oh shit. If I could press buttons, that's still wrong too, what the fuck, alright.
I got you.
Divided by
That's
3.
16.67.
Yeah, so
And they get an additional 20.
yeah, so
Or they get
16,
an additional 10.
16 and 6 silver, and then Wanda and Leo, you get an additional 10.
And how much for the enforcer's heads?
That was added in. The enforcer was 30, and then the blue shields reached 10.
Okay.
But he gives you an extra 20 just because he knew these guys were harder
Did
than
we
he
kill
said he
2
was.
2 enforcers?
No, just one.
So
You-
there was a mage and then that
The
captain.
mage is the enforcer.
Oh.
He was just the guard captain.
Okay, excuse
yeah,
me.
you're fine.
And do you guys want those blue shield cuirasses? If not, I'm sure Mr. Duran here will pay us quite a sum for them.
Oh yeah, we could just turn this over.
Or you can hang on to them for your own ends, nefarious or otherwise.
True. True. I could put
So
a special armor. Double armor.
I'm willing to sell mine. How much you trade for?
I'm gonna say, here, hold on. Players. I need to look up how much they're worth in the first place. I think I said they were, because they were, no, they had a higher, I wrote it down. Because they weren't disguise.
Yeah, I thought it was stud leather armor.
Here we go. They had 12, yes, it was...
Studded.
Yeah. Let's see.
You said I remember last week you said it was like 100 a piece for it.
No,
Because they're really high in demand.
they're high in demand, but they are ruined, so they're gonna have to get them, redone in order to blend in. Which is still gonna be... So they're gonna be about the same cost as what it would be standard, because they're high... So, first of all, they're used. Second of all, it's, blue shield shit. Third of all, it has, bullet holes in it. So while it is blue shield shit, and that is highly sought after, it is also A, shitty armor, and then B, it's got a bunch of holes in it because you killed them. And it's covered in blood, thank you. So it's gonna be about the same as what it would be normally, which is 45 for each of them. So if you guys wanted to sell them, you get about 45 plus or minus 5 or so because of a persuasion check if you so desired to make one.
Yeah, I want to talk this up. These are high in demand, and especially what's coming now. I mean, they were high in demand before then, simply because you need, for our, profession. But now, what was going on?
Okay. So it's... You killed 4 of them, so you each have one?
I've got 2.
You've got 2. Does anyone not have one? Who didn't take one? I think it was Wanda, because she can't wear armor, right?
That's right.
Okay.
I'll split whatever I got with you.
Okay. So yeah, make a persuasion check to see if you can talk this up to
16.
16.
Uh-oh.
I'd say
Oh, I think that almost might be used.
I'd say he's like, yeah, I know they're high in demand, but we're pretty good at making fakes at this point. I'll still give you like 45 for it though.
Okay.
You saw both of them, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, take 90.
Or I tell you what, if you give me a nice, nice pair of nice set of leather armor, I'll take that at 45.
Oh, like give you not a blue shield one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can trade. Yeah.
All right.
We got one laying around somewhere.
All right. Wanda, add 45 to your deal, and I'll take this stone of leather armor.
Okay. Is anybody else selling their blue shield uniforms? Or are you keeping them?
I'm keeping mine for a disguise.
Okay.
I'm keeping mine for nefarious purposes later on.
Okay.
I'm keeping mine for disguise as well.
Or actually,
Wait, Wanda, I thought you didn't take one.
Well, I have under my inventory a blue shield clothing.
Oh, then all right. I guess.
With that heavy armor
Okay, never
attached
mind. I'm keeping that 45. If you're hanging on to your curious, I'm.
okay. So if you're hanging on to it, don't keep the money that Kit just gave you. Because that was for the one that he thought that he had two of them because you didn't take one. But if you did take one, then you could sell it or keep it. But, so you are keeping...
No, he had the robes.
Oh, right, you had the enforcer robes. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's different.
Make sure you note that it's enforcer robes, because I'm going to forget.
Okay.
If you don't. Yeah, and I think even your new best friend, whose name I've also already forgotten.
Dennis.
No, that's a different guy. Dennis is the necromancer.
Durin? You mean Durin?
Durin. Where do you have these enforcer robes, Wanda?
I have them in my detonator pack.
Okay, so he wouldn't see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you are keeping yours also, Kit?
No, I sold both of them. And
You sold. Okay. Yeah.
Or traded one, sold the other.
Cool.
But in exchange for this, high-end equipment, can we get some information?
Says depends on what information you want.
We're looking to do some shopping that's tax-free and preferably cheaper but of same quality of, what, your typical goods are.
Cause that can point you in the right direction.
I'm looking for some cheap-ass scrolls, but done right.
Oh, like magic shit?
Mm-hmm.
Says, yeah, try out Dunlop's second level, probably 8th Street.
Gotcha.
Hey, Bailey.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
When exactly would I get my broom? Probably next game?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's
I
only
have
been...
14 days.
I said brooms are uncommon items, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you'd get it, like, if you guys go to sleep, so in-game you'd get it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Do you guys want to do any illicit shopping that's cheaper?
Why must you all keep breaking the law?
Well, the law's already been broken. Might as well, take advantage of it
That-
since it's,
That's unjust law. It's different.
Hey, I'm just saying.
You have to explain how, but it's different.
No one likes paying taxes, man. I'm just saying.
Well, taxation is theft.
That it is.
And
And these
tell
common
them that.
folk did not decide what was being taxed or not.
I mean, truly, taxation without representation is unlawful.
Well, and many laws aren't just.
You, sinner, hush.
There's a guy, like, at a table, just, like, smoking a cigar a few inches away, or a few feet away. You haven't noticed him because he's a rogue, but he goes, "You a fucking narc,
Oh, God, what
Mr. Genasi?"
Uh-oh.
First of all, thank you for being the first person who realizes that I'm not a tiefling. Second of all, no.
Says, "I've been around."
Buy me dinner first. Okay? Listen. Not trying to be around like that. You see this armor? It's as shiny as my soul. It's a little dinged up, but I'm doing my best, alright?
Says, "Look, bud, I've been to here often. Not that kind of around."
oh look, a thing, and I just start walking away because I'm embarrassed.
Why, is he your
Oh
daddy?
look, this floor is made of floor. Interesting.
Okay.
Alright, Leo, you want to do any illicit shopping? While we got the guy?
Maybe? I don't know.
Anything in particular you're looking for, or general, in a general sense you're looking for?
I mean, not really. I'm one of those I'll know it when I see it kind of guys.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, also, can we get a refill on the ammunition we spent out there?
He says, that's what the money's for, man.
Well, it's worth a shot.
He says that Raven's Guild is not parry to the cool new weapons that are coming in, and you can see that kind of a little bit of annoyance in his face. He's like, if you want guns or whatever, you're gonna have to talk to Shadow Hands.
Worth a shot. Alright, I guess toodaloo.
So see you around. Great work. If you get bored, come on back.
Okay, I guess, you guys want to join me on my way to Dunlot's? I'm just gonna get a couple, maybe 1 or 2 scrolls of Find Familiar.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's see how that goes. That'll be fun. What's the worst that happened? Wait, should we sleep first?
Yes, can we please go to bed?
Okay, yeah, I guess let's find Dennis, see what progress he's made.
My best buddy, my friend.
Where do you guys go to look for Dennis?
Well, he said he was gonna meet us back at that bar.
Or he said he was going to the library to check out some stuff.
Yeah, I thought we said we were gonna meet him back at the bar, didn't we?
I don't remember that.
Nor do I.
Because I have
Sounds
a plan for what he's doing right now.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Pale Talon, do you want to go find your friend?
He and my friend.
My friend.
I go to find him, my little friend.
Okay, where do you go to find him?
The library.
The library. All right, that's on the yeah, that's kind of on the upper level of the city. Are you just walking around looking for him? You going directly to the library? What are you up to?
I'm gonna kind of meander, but pretty much just walk in, trying to avoid anyone looking at me. I'm consistently casting thaumaturgy to turn my fire hair brown, so it's like just that's weirdly wavy.
Mm-hmm. So you're not on
like,
fire in a room full of books.
Yeah, so it looks like weirdly consistently moving hair
Okay.
instead of fire.
Make me a stealth check, or either stealth or arcana,
I see. I figured it'd be more of a performance.
or that too. Yeah, just make me either a dexterity or charisma check, whichever's higher.
Oof. Well,
Oh,
my
dear
dexterity
God.
isn't a -1, so I'll go with that's a 9.
Wait, what happened to the nat 20?
I thought you said disadvantage.
No,
Oh.
Well, you said one thing
No.
and another thing.
no, take the 20. Yeah. No one is suspicious of you as you walk into the library. It's not that big. It is magnificent because this is a 6,000-year-old city, and they take great pride in, history and stuff. But like every inch of it is carved with, marble and whatever that is. Like, it took, 20 years to carve like every 5 square feet, because it's that detailed, and that's every inch of this building. Like, it's almost sickening to look at because of the amount of work that went into this. But no one really stops you. There are librarians milling about. There are people who are studying. There are, like, again, shelves and shelves of books, but the shelves are made of stone because it's Stone Garden, so of course they are. If they could make the books out of stone, they would.
I'm sure there's a few.
There's some stone tablets on display, sure. They're written in, like, Yeoman and stuff, like the old languages. Or, like, Ye Old Dwarvish or whatever. But there are people here, mostly dwarves, studying. There is a kind of restricted section in the back that has, like, books on magic and stuff. And there's, like, a person, like, waiting there at a desk to either, like, let you in or tell you to get lost. But you you don't see Dennis in this library.
Oh.
And it's probably, I'd
Let's go.
say, 9 p.m.
I just want to go up and ask the person, like, hey, have you seen, like, a gangly, awkward, beautiful man?
The, like, female dwarf there goes like, I mean, no, not particular. Is there any other kind of descriptors you can throw my way?
Greasy, but looks so he's wearing nice clothes, but it's very clear that they aren't his because he doesn't fit them. Like emotionally doesn't fit them. Real skinny, human.
This is I mean, I don't really feel comfortable giving away like stuff about my patrons, you know. What do you want this person for?
Oh, patrons like that. He's just my buddy. He was supposed to be here. I was supposed to meet him, and you know, I can't really just go and magically find him.
Does he have a fairy with him?
If I said yes, would that get him in trouble at all?
This person's still trying to trying to see if they should be coy or not. Roll me persuasion.
Oh God. Every charm-based thing I have, charisma sucks.
Oh
That's a
my
3.
god, and the curse
That's a
continues.
3.
What's your total?
A 3.
Oh my god.
All
Wow.
charisma is -1 for me.
Whoa.
This person makes kind of an insight check, and though you are awkward and stuttering and like weirdly suspicious for someone who's actually being honest, they do kind of see that like this person isn't a liar or a hitman. They're just awkward, and so yeah, he was in a couple hours ago, looking to learn some magic stuff. We didn't let him in because like, you have to pay to see that kind of thing.
It's kind of rude of you guys to charge for something that should be free.
Well, no, because once you learn a spell from a scroll, the scroll's consumed. So we have to reprint that for someone else to read it.
Y'all gotta keep more copies on hand. There's gotta be like a scroll of copies that you make a copy of the thing. We can discuss this later. Do you know where he went?
Nah, he just he went through some history books, I guess, to pass some time, but then he left. No.
Ruh-roh. Well, thank you. This would be awkward. Okay. And I just leave.
Okay, where do you go after that? And by the way, where's everyone else?
I'm going to pick up that scroll. Can I just roll a d100?
Yeah, we'll do that when we find Dennis, but don't let me forget. But we'll do it in a second. What are the rest of you doing? You going to the magic shop with Kit, or are you hanging out with?
Go to bed.
I want to go to that shop.
Okay, you're going to the magic shop. What about you, Leo?
I will also go to the magic shop.
All right.
Yeah, because I was just going to get that familiar and, do that spell before going to bed.
Okay. So Pale, where do you go after leaving the library?
I'm just like asking other people, hey, have you seen this awkward, gangly, beautiful, fancy-looking man? Hoping to find him.
Make me 3 persuasion checks, and I'll average them and see what happens.
Oh, boy.
So that'd be, what, 10? 9?
I think that's 9.
Okay.
Yeah, 9.
No, it's 10. That's 17.
Yeah, except it's 9 because I have a -1 persuasion.
Yeah, so yeah.
I suck.
2 people, as you're going down the kind of spiral that is Stone Garden away from the library back down, you ask several people, and eventually somebody has seen him, and they kind of point you in the direction of like, where like it's a kind of ghetto area of Stone Garden. Once you get here, what do? This is like, in every major city where like the homeless people camp.
It's a favela.
it's like in Stone Garden it never rains because it's not a volcano, but there are still like tents for privacy in this kind of. It's on the like industrial floor, like Stone Garden's a cone, and at the very bottom is like where all the factories are and stuff and openings to mines. But on like a corner of here at the very like edge of the residential district, in like the end of the it's in like a back corner of the cavern that is Stone Garden, and it's kind of like a Hooverville kind of a place.
Well, first thing I do is I stop trying to hide my hair.
Okay.
Just full on. I have my Eco Law ready in my hand just because I don't trust anyone here.
They don't trust you either.
Good. And I also have a
Justify
couple.
force into a peace-loving community.
No,
That may or may not try to mug you.
it's more like what does it do with weapons and armor coming in here? He's gonna mug somebody or beat us up for fun.
And I'm gonna have a few silver, like a handful of silver, not silver, copper in my other hand. So it's kind of like in one hand, they can't really see it, but some copper if anyone's nice about it. If they're not nice about it, I got a weapon.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna kind of look around and try and see if I can see my boy Dennis.
Make either perception or investigation.
I'll go with investigation, which is +2, so that's an 18.
An 18. Your boy's not trying to hide. You see around like a barrel where people like burning trash or something. You see Dennis kind of laying on like a pile of old rags or something, and Jasmine's kind of sitting on his knee, and they're talking, and like other people are like kind of at the fire warming their hands, but he's kind of just laying there like he's about to go to sleep.
I poke him with the Eco Law just in the arm, like, hey.
No, we offered.
No, here, so
Sorry.
I'll tell you, yeah. So when you roll up, Paley's like, oh hey, Pale, how's it going? And he kind of like, picks up Jasmine in his hand and stands up to meet you. And he's still
What?
wearing his like fancy ranch clothes, although he looks like slightly dirty, and you notice there's like a bruise on his eye.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
He's like, well, I mean, I know you guys talked about the Thieves Guild when you guys took the job, said they'd give me a place to stay, but then I realized that I never asked where that was. So I was gonna sleep somewhere, and I don't have any money, so I found over here. And here I am. And and he points like the bruise on his eye that I guess you're staring at, and he's like, I got mugged, but I didn't have any money again, so here I am.
Dennis, you should have just stayed in the library where I just went to go. Why'd you leave?
Well, I read all I wanted to, and I was gonna go to bed because I'm tired, but then there was nowhere to sleep, so now I'm here. I've slept in worse places.
Can I do an insight check on him?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if I fully buy it. Yeah, that's an 8.
He appears to be telling the truth.
Alright, well, I'll err on the side of hope. Buddy, you can't just go wandering off. You can't just go traipsing around. This is an unsafe area. Well, it's safe for now, but I just kind of pull him in real close and whisper in here. You have no idea what the average folk here think about necromancers. You can't do this here.
He says, well, I didn't tell anybody.
How do you think I found you? It's not hard.
And he kind of nods, and he's like, oh, so we'll, before you guys leave next time, we'll have to come up with a plan to meet up again, or something. I didn't mean to, I didn't know what else to do, okay?
Yeah, okay, yeah. And I give him the 10 copper that are in my hand, just like, put these in your pockets, and just let's, buddy. And then I toss 10 more on the ground to people with him, like, thanks for not killing my friend. It was cool of you guys. Thank you.
They kind of look at you weird, but nod, and then, like, as you leave, they kind of go pick up the gold, but they don't like fight over it or anything.
Yeah. And I kind of like, I'm gonna walk him back to where we were staying, like, buddy, like, listen, here's the deets on this place. And I kind of walk through like the history of the whole mages rising up and killing the royal family. It's like, why the common folk don't take kindly to necromancers?
It's like, no, I know. I've been to. I mean, I'm educated and stuff. I mean, I'm not from here, but I know about the Stone Garden Revolution. It, you know, I mean, it's not like I can just sleep on the streets in the cool part of town. Otherwise, everyone would do that.
And I just kind of grab by like the back of his neck, put his forehead to my forehead, and just go, Danny, he scared me. I thought you might have died, or worse, you might have gone dark side. You scared me. Let's go get some sleep.
He looks like touched by your concern about him. He's like, I'm sorry I freaked you out. My whole perspective on stuff is off now, I guess.
Well, you know, soon enough you'll be able to match those robes you're wearing. Also, sorry about the little sunburn I just gave your forehead. I forgot about that, but it'll go up by the way.
Alright, cool. So you take him to like a tavern somewhere?
Yeah, just to where we were staying, and I like, yeah, this guy's gonna be, he's on my tab. Whatever he wants is on my tab. You guys give him trouble? Don't.
Okay. Alright, cool. So, back to the magic shop. Let's see. Dunlots. It actually, you know, I wrote Darren. What the fuck did I just say that guy's name was?
Darren Dunstone.
Darren Dunstone. Not Darien. Darren. There we go. Darren Dunstone, though he pointed you to a magic shop, it does not look like a magic shop. It still says Darren's, or Dunlots above the door, but it looks more like a pawn shop.
Hey man, that works.
Y'all roll in.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is the inventory on display, or is it kind of like, you know, ask for the people in the back?
What's on display is stuff like, you know, silver goblets and like old wedding rings and like instruments and, you know, pawn shop stuff.
I just go up to the person working the desk and like, hey, Mr. Dunstone sent us. I'm just looking for a little more cheaper stuff that, you know, mages make.
The dude working the counter, it's another dwarven man. He's like, shit, dude, don't say his name out loud. Fuck. What are you looking for?
I'd like just two, you know, scrolls I find familiar, just that level whatever. Nothing too special. Just stuff that works.
He nods and he's like, let me go see if I've got it in the back. Roll my d4.
2.
Roll me another one.
1.
Okay. I said if you'd have rolled a 3 or a 4, he would have had one, the first one, then he would have only had, or he would have had 2. But then I'm like, well, let me give it another chance. I'm like, if he has a 3 or a 4, then I'll say he only has 1. He says, hey, look, man, we can make it cheaper, but it's going to be a few days, or you can just roll somewhere that's legal, yeah.
Alright, if you guys, you know, make it cheaper, how much cheaper are you talking here?
So this is going to be 50 straight, just because that is how much it costs to make the scroll. But if you go to somewhere else, it's going to be like upcharged, because they want the money, you know?
Okay, I'll put it in the order. I'll put, you know, 100 down right here, right now.
You want 2?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Just in case one dies.
Pick it up tomorrow or the next day.
Raj.
Okay. And the scroll means you don't have any material components, right?
Yeah, I don't need any tools.
Okay.
It still requires vocal, but that's it.
Right. Yeah, so you have 2 on order. Pick them up tomorrow or the next day. Anybody else want anything?
Does the shop owner have any wands?
He says, yeah, you looking for anything specific, or I can go get my...
Counterspell would be nice.
Let me look that up. Counterspell's level 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, Wand of Counterspell. That's gonna be expensive as shit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Just because it's... We just had that book out. Thunder Master's Guide. Let's see.
Not too far.
Wand of whatever. That's right. Too far again. Just get me to the wands page. And what is the spell scroll for a... So if it's a spell scroll, and if it's a common spell, which is like a cantrip or a level 1, that means I think a wand, because they recharge. Would you want a rechargeable wand, or just one that just does it a certain amount of time?
It'd be nice if it recharged, but you know that's terribly expensive.
Okay.
How much would it cost for one recharge?
Let me look. Then this spell scroll is going to be in the S's, which is this way. I have to sing the whole goddamn alphabet song. Because I'm dumb.
S-T-U-B.
Spell scroll. Rarity, level 3, uncommon, but if it's a wand, I'm going to say it's rare. And the cost for rare...
I'm gonna keep flipping.
That's back into traps. Yeah, he says, I can do a, like, 1-slot wand. I don't have this in stock. He says, I can do a wand with 1 charge in it that recharges at dawn every day for about 500.
I'll do that.
You got 500 on you?
Yeah, I got 400. I got 900 on me, actually.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, that's right. You never spent any of the money for.
I haven't spent anything.
Yeah, he says, I can... He says, I can do probably 1 more slot for every 200.
Okay.
If you wanted to do that.
Sure.
Okay. So you want to make it... Are you going to spend all your gold, or... How many...
He still hasn't paid.
No, I'm gonna keep like 200 left. Okay.
Okay, so it'll be a 2-slot wand of counterspell that recharges at dawn. Then that'll be 700 gold. He's gonna have it. He's gonna have it ready in 6 days.
All right, sweet. Okay, thank you.
Hold on, dude. You want to keep 350 for that broom of flying?
Oh yeah, you didn't
I
pay for
already
it yet.
spent for it. I already spent all the money needed for that.
Yeah, because you paid it. You paid it on down. That's right.
I paid up front.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's right.
Oh, nice.
Damn, Wanda's fucking rich.
Oh,
Not anymore, but shit.
No, not anymore.
Oh, Wanda's broke.
Yeah. She's still got like 200, right?
Yeah, 200.
Yeah, so he'll have it ready in 6 days. Let me mark that down before I forget. Because it might not be for another game or two, depending on what you guys do.
Yeah.
I don't know y'all, but I
That's
got
it for
shot
me.
at today, and we almost got mugged. I'm down to chill out for a couple of days.
I'm just cuddling with Dennis.
Cuddling.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I do have magic purchases that I would like to make whenever you are ready.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
I would like a bag of holding,
Okay.
and I would like a decanter of endless water.
Can you tell me the rarity of those items?
Both are uncommon.
Both are uncommon. Let me flip back to that page that I'm always fucking looking for.
I got a mark for you. This
Thank you. You're an
I don't.
angel.
I don't like the bag of endless water.
I hadn't even thought of it that way, but you're right.
Oh, gosh.
If I could get one, it can erupt in a geyser, 30 gallons of water. I could definitely dump it on you.
I dislike that.
You said they're both uncommon, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Roll me a persuasion check to see how the price of what he wants you to do.
Persuasion. That would make that a 22.
Okay, now roll me a d4 for the bag of holding.
2.
A 2. Alright. I don't have one, but I can get you one in a day or two.
Okay, I'm down with that.
He says, alright. It's gonna be about 200.
That's fine.
Okay. And then now roll me a d4 for the decanter of endless water.
3.
A 3? Says I do actually have one of these. That's gonna be about 250.
Okay, so 450 total.
Yeah.
I do that.
Cool. So bag of holding in. He says come back in like 2 days.
Perfect. And do I give him the whole 450 right now?
Yeah. So, I'll be honest with you guys. The shopkeepers are never gonna screw you over. I'm not smart enough to think of that ahead of time. I pay y'all fair prices because the shopkeepers are all honest. I could go through the trouble of having somebody swindle you, but I'm never going to. Just, so don't worry about that. I just want to put that out there.
Curiosity,
Yeah.
does he have a bag of tricks?
What rarity is that? I know what that is.
It's also uncommon.
Uncommon. Roll me a d4.
Three.
He says, I also don't have one of those, but I know somebody who does.
And how much would you charge for it?
About 300.
Well, we're gonna have to wait on that one then.
Do you want to roll a... What would you try to persuade him to go lower, or...
Actually, yes, I would like to try to persuade him to go lower.
Okay. What do you say exactly to him?
Look, man. Obviously, I'm really down to like keep coming here, and Stone Garden is a really special place in my heart. So, let's say since I'm already spending 450 gold on some of your stuff, you lower this down closer to maybe like 150.
Oh, damn, that's quite a bit lower.
I mean,
Or
to be fair,
200
that's
is
how you start
max.
haggling.
He says, 150 is a little too low for me.
Well, how about 200? What do you think of that?
He says, how about 200 and then you owe me a favor? Small favor. I need you to take something to somebody else. Is that cool?
Need me to take something from somebody else?
Not from, to.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Make a delivery.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Stone Garden smuggling's the name of the game, man.
He's like, yeah, I mean, you guys are in here. You're from the guy whose name I'm not gonna say out loud. Shit, don't say his name out loud. But, he says, yeah, I can get that here in 2 days as well. Come pick it up and you get the bag of holding.
Perfect.
Yeah, so, I just need you to take a box to somebody, and I need you to not open the box.
What's in the
And
bags? What's in the bags?
What'd you say, Leo?
It can do.
He's alright, cool. He gets a box, and he writes an address on it, and he says, so don't look at this, and then also, for the love of all of the gods and angels and devils and all that's holy, don't drop it.
Okay.
Should we
I will
get
not drop
like a
it.
cart or something like that? A wheelbarrow?
No, just don't like trip or get butterfingers or something.
Should we get a doll?
I mean, shit, you could like stub somebody's toe with that.
I mean, if you guys want to make a harness out of with it, I could just literally fly it there. There's no chance of dropping it then. Or bumping it into anything.
It's like bumping it, you know, if you like, you know, pull it to your chest too tight. It's not like that, but just like don't like, you know, from like waist height, drop it on the ground.
Just out of curiosity, can you tell me what would happen if I were to drop it?
Nah, cause then you'll know what it is.
I already know what it is.
Do you?
Nitroglycerin.
No.
Really? Thank God.
Or shit, it might be. I don't know. You kid can think that.
Fantasy nitroglycerin.
I'm gonna agree, because I just don't have the rest of the money.
Okay. Make me a survival check first. Nitroglycerin, that's very good, Fail.
Oh dear.
Ooh, survival? That's a 9.
Can I make me a deck save?
Oh, that should be a little bit better.
Oh, ouch.
That's a 12.
Okay, hold on.
TP gave me a box.
You just dropped a nuke.
Yeah, so as you're going along, Leo, and everyone's kind of like, carefully going behind you, you guys walk, and as you're walking, like a horse breaks loose from a cart, and it doesn't run into you, but like somebody who's getting away from it does run into you, and you do drop the box. But the person who catches it is a tall man with a great sword at his back, and black armor with like the shape of a skull like painted on it, but over the skull is a red circle with a line through it, like the stop symbol. And he catches the box as you drop it, and he goes, "Oh, whoa, you almost dropped your thing. Make me a history check."
That's correct.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Oh, that is a dirty 20.
You recognize this guy as Stephen Puyo, who you ran into at the mayor's house, Rowan Farlight. He was the team from Golgari that came to investigate you guys. So he was the old dude on that team. His compatriots are not with him, but he's there. He's like a 50-year-old human with like blonde hair, kind of hazel blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He does not recognize you.
Oh, thank God.
So you dropped and he hands it to you. He's like, "You okay?"
Am I like looking down at the ground right now? Or am I looking at him?
Either one.
Okay, so can I have possibly noticed that it was him and then like cover my face just enough to have disguise me just enough to where my face definitely doesn't look like Leo anymore?
Make a sleight of hand check.
And sleight of hand, that is a 21.
Oh God. So he doesn't recognize you, but he does see you change your face. He's like, "Whoa, what the? What? Why? What? Why?"
I step up to him and change my face too. It's party tricks. We kind of got zapped by some weird magic, and now we're kind of stuck this way.
So, shit.
I'm gonna cycle my face again too.
Oh, you just keep scrambling it?
Yes, just every like maybe like 5 seconds or so.
I need to look up a spell he has. Hold on.
Oh dear God.
I have a binder full of NPCs.
First you drop a nuke, and now you're gonna give the guy a seizure. In their faces.
Just gently changing them.
I leave to find my best friend, and this is what happens.
He says, "Oh shit, I have dispel magic, and I mean, if you're cursed, I could probably help you out." Like,
Oh no, I'm sure it's just going to wear off, but thank you.
And also, we've been actually making pretty good money doing, quote unquote magic tricks, like on the side of the road earning some coin. It's a good way to, pay off our bar tabs.
make a deception check.
Oh, thank God, that is something I'm good at. That's plus 11.
What?
23. I'm a changeling. That's kind of like our shtick.
My luck has come. He looks at you, and though you can tell this man's, you can just look in his eyes and know it's just rocks in there. Mm-hmm. He looks at you and he goes, "Are you sure you're okay?"
I mean, honestly, I prefer staying this way. And that is the truth. You can insight check that all you want.
He looks at you, Leo, and he's like, "I mean, you said you were cursed or something?"
No, just a minor little spell, just gone slightly awry, and then I kind of like bang myself on the head a few times, like on the side of the face, and then
change it every.
What was that?
You change it every time you slap yourself, or what?
No. I like kind of like slap myself in the face, and then like grab my nose and wiggle it. And as I'm doing that, the changing like continues to get slower until it like almost stops, and it starts only changing like every 45 seconds.
I mean, look, I'm not a paladin anymore, but I used to be. Are you? I mean, if you're good, I could help. If you're good, then fine. But like, if you're not good, then like, hey,
No, all good, sir. I'll just take that box. Thank you. And I turn and start to walk away.
he hands it to you and he's like, good luck with the face changing thing.
I hope you find faith in your Lord again, and I continue walking.
Oh, no.
He says,
No.
I used to worship Merkul, so nah. You want to make a religion check? Or yeah, so either you two, Kit and Wanda, when he says he used to worship Merkul, you can also make religion checks.
Isn't that like an evil god?
13. Yeah.
At 13, what about you, Wanda? Are you with us, Wanda?
I'm here.
Roll me a religion check.
Alrighty then, a religion. See what I got. Alrighty then. Oh, that's a 6.
Yeah, so, Kit, you're the only one who knows. You know that Merkul is the god of death and the apocalypse.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with him never finding faith in this god again. I wish him a good day, and honestly, I'm enjoying myself with this quote-unquote mishap. I don't know about my friend over there, but it is appreciated. I shift back into Dock Worker A and I'd be like, holy shit.
And I decide to turn into Varys to look like I belong with my dock worker A friend.
Okay. He's pretty Merkul. That's very good, Matt. Yeah, so,
I'm so sorry, not Varys, Grim.
Okay. Yeah, so I think only the Johns know this, but, Stephen Puyo used to be the champion of Merkul. And in the Campaign 1 universe, he actually did cause the apocalypse one time, but this guy's in a different dimension, so he was convinced to change his ways before he could do that, so, but he's still here. Anyway, so you guys eventually come to a, like, huge mansion up in the upper levels of Stone Garden, not in the Rose Cap, but, like, on the way to it. You arrive at, like, these gated houses. Like, real estate's very small in Stone Garden because it's a very, like, finite space. It's like the houses in New York. Like, they're all very, very close to each other, even though they're, like, mansions. But they'll have, like, a small, like, front garden, and there's, like, an alley out back where they have, like, deliveries and stuff. Do you guys walk up to the back or the front of this address?
I would walk to the back.
Yeah, the back for sure.
Back.
Okay, you roll up to the back, and though it is like an alley, you know, behind these houses, there's probably a guard outside every back door. Like, either sitting on the porch, or, like, in between houses talking to each other as they're, like, you know, waiting. It's like, on this street, there's probably, like, 15 dudes just chilling.
Oh dear, if all three of us walk up, it's gonna look suspicious as shit. Leo, are you good to take this one on your own, or would you like some backup?
Y'all just hide in the bushes, it'll be fine.
Raj.
Okay. So, Leo, you roll up. How you rolling up?
Can I look around and see if there are any other delivery boy looking type people?
Yeah, there's pretty obviously there's like a cart of like somebody delivering milk, like stopping at every house and.
Before I roll up, can I very, very gently set down the box and then try to make myself like a costume to where I look like I blend in as a delivery boy?
What does Leo think delivery boys? Or make me a history check to see if you can.
Well, but I saw the milk delivery boy.
Yeah, I know, but you don't have a cart or milk.
Oh.
Probably don't have an apron.
You're trying to look like you're looking like
an electrician or something.
So the history check. That is a 12.
A 12. Yeah. So now make me deception.
That is a 22.
You feel fairly confident in your disguise.
Well, I'm gonna call it good enough, and I'm gonna change my face just a little bit to look a little bit younger.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna roll up to the house.
Okay, you roll up to the house. The guards kind of look at you as you pass, but they don't like say anything to you. And you come up to the one address, and the guard who's there is actually like a few paces away, like talking to the neighbor's guard, and like they're both smoking or whatever. But as soon as you kind of like stop at the gate, that guy kind of like turns to you and he goes, "What are you delivering?"
Special box from what was?
Dunlocks.
It's not Dun.
Dunlocks.
What was the fucking name of the store? Dunlocks. Special box from Dunlocks.
He says, "All right, set it down carefully."
Okay, so he clearly knows what it is.
Perfect. And I believe that we're expecting payment.
He says, "Make a deception check."
Oh, damn.
Or just punt the box at him.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Yeah, it is 15.
Okay.
15.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
He looks at you kind of confused and he goes, "You knew at the store or something?"
Just helping out a friend.
He kind of like squints at you and he goes, "I don't know what they told you, but we pay ahead of time. We don't do tips here."
Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I was not expecting a tip. I thought that he said that I should take the... I'm so sorry. Please excuse me and my newness. You have a nice day. And I turn around and walk away.
He kind of squints at you, but as soon as you're like a couple paces away, he kind of just takes the box inside and then comes back out and finishes a cigarette.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then I go back to the store.
Alright. So then the three of you, do you go meet up with Pale or do you go somewhere else?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna meet up with Pale, get drunk, get some
Tail.
sleep.
Okay. When they roll in, Pale, what are you and Dennis and Jasmine doing?
I have been reading Timmy the Rebellious to them and not telling them. Well, no, they actually no, they already know why. I've just been reading that with them and kind of bouncing ideas off of the two of them, seeing if the Fae and the Necromancer know about how to help out my foster daddy and sister.
So you tell
Okay.
Dennis and Jasmine about your family?
Oh, Jasmine, I already told her about it. That one night where she and I stayed up on watch. And,
Okay.
Dennis, yeah, I tell him.
It's at what point do you want to tell the party? Because I could go into what Dennis says to you, but I don't know if you want them to know yet.
I think after the letter came out, I would tell. Yeah, I think I would just tell them if they ask. Like, I don't care if they know now. How they got the letter. How they know that my.
Hey guys, I gotta go to bed. I'm sorry.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
This next time.
Talk to you later, John.
Alright, bye.
What were you saying, Pale?
I said, yeah. After I got the letter, once I know that Jade and Falling are okay, I have no. I don't care if people know about them. Once I knew that they were okay, I'm kidding.
Okay. So I'd say, yeah, so Dennis goes through and he's like, I read this book in like an English class in school. I don't know how truthful the account is, but I guess it's like one of the only legends about somebody breaking free from a warlock patron. I mean, and the book goes into, I actually wrote this down, hold on. I want to make sure I tell you the right thing. Let's see. Find notes. He says that the only way to really break free from a warlock patron deal is to convince someone else, like someone else who's capable of who's like powerful enough to make a warlock patron deal, to, like, the way Timmy did it, the guy who's in the book, is that he was he was sworn to Azathoth, which is one of the great old ones, and so he made himself be a warlock to, I think it was, I said, to Pelor. He became a warlock to Pelor, but then the way he got totally free was, so Pelor basically had to fight Azathoth for this guy and then he left Pelor after that. So then he was totally free after that. So what you have to do is make yourself valuable enough to someone else where they're willing to fight for you and help you. Like, you have to convince someone of enough power to make a deal with that you're worth pissing off whoever they're taking you from. That's what Timmy did, at least. So, Dennis is like, I mean, I've heard of, like, places where, like certain temples, like, you pray to the god or whatever, and they hear you. Like, they hear you wherever you pray, but only in certain temples do they, like, talk back as much. He's like, I'd probably be able to look up a couple of those for you if you needed me to. And Dennis could tell you basically almost anything he wanted to know about the great old ones because he's educated. He's been in a, theology class. Which theology and history are basically the same thing in this world.
So yeah, I wouldn't ask too much. I wouldn't go into specifics on which god. I haven't even told Jasmine that about which god.
What exactly have you told them?
I told them everything except for which god.
Okay.
I told them that they brought me in, that they took me in after my dad left, that they helped my mom, that they're warlocks, and they make sure that I avoided that path at all costs, and that my big thing is to get them out of their pacts before they die.
Okay.
So they don't end up trapped with whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't mentioned which god it is, because I don't think that's not for me to tell. That's not my place.
Okay. So as you're having this conversation, and you're drinking milk, and you found a shot glass for Jasmine to drink out of, the smallest glass they have. It's like they have like the lid to a bottle, and they like have
so
her.
Adorable.
They give her that. But yeah, the rest of the party walks in at that point.
Hey guys.
Well, I remember him asking help to save his parents from, or his sister and his dad from something. And so long as it doesn't interfere with the job, I don't mind helping out.
I hope you guys like tentacles, because we might have some weird stuff coming up.
That can be interpreted in a multitude of ways, most of which are unpleasant.
Oh, it's unpleasant. Not the worst one, but what? Actually, no, it might be. For once, we might be going into them.
Yeah, I think I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
It's the opposite, though. We're going into the tentacles.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I would like to follow the way of John and wrap all of this up.
I was about to say, how long can y'all keep playing?
Yeah.
I'm
Is
pretty
anybody...
much-
We can go ahead and cut it there unless anybody else has got anything important to say.
No.
Are we doing anything for the next couple of days, or are we chilling out?
There are 14 days until the revolution.
And we just got done with the combat engagement. I'd like to do some R&R, like not do some stressful stuff for a couple of days before we really get really in deep.
Sounds good.
Makes sense.
Okay, I guess in the meantime, let's go ahead and collect all our stuff we've been buying ourselves.
Okay, so how many days are you guys planning to rest?
Let's say a minimum of 3.
Okay.
Any more than that, man, or any less than that, man, you're gonna burn yourself out, So I guess what's it, like 5 gold for the living expenses?
It's probably like 4. Yeah. We'll deal with that next time. I'll go through what you guys do. But I was just thinking, like, for planning for me.
And would you like to do my familiar rolling on,
We'll do that next game, yeah.
or yeah, I was like, we can do it like, in an interim before, like between the games, or would you actually like to do that on the podcast?
That'd be fun to do it then. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, cool. I'll see y'all next time.
Sounds good.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, it's Bailey Ford, your dungeon master. Thank you for listening to another episode of Cowboys and Illithids. I would like to thank our regular players, Charlotte, John, Matt, Hip, and John. Hip also drew our cover art, and the background music is from tabletopaudio.com. Please share the show if you liked it, and feel free to post questions or comments to us on social media. You could find us on Twitter at @Illithids and on Tumblr with the Cowboys and Illithids or CAI podcast hashtag. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in a few days.